Hello, hell and well met. Welcome back to Grovis Does Britannia. Today we are going to be introducing a new server that's in the making. They're going to be having a stress test in December, and so I wanted to go to their website and kind of tell you a little bit about what it's about. And if you're interested in that, then you can sign up on the website. I know the staff will be doing Discord invites, be able to tell you how to get connected during that stress test. And then this is scheduled to be released sometime in 2025. But if you like T2A era of Ultima Online or the Renaissance era of Ultima Online, I think it's going to be inspired by both of those, kind of set in those time frames. So it should have a very nostalgic classic feel, and is brought to you by one of the greatest GMs I've ever played with, Boomland Jenkins. He was from UO Second Age. As a player, he was Roadkill, and he also came from Lake Superior on OSI, which was where I got my start. So this is a website. It's uotides.com, and it's still kind of under construction a little bit, very early on. But there's a little bit of information on here. It says, Unite or conquer. Explore a land full of danger, mystery, and opportunity. The flood changed everything. Will you? And then right here you can see a picture of the map. And it looks like much of the southern part of the world has been flooded. A lot of the islands are gone. It looks like there is still Trinsic here. But the road between that and Britain is flooded. Now, I don't know if that's a bridge right there, but it does look like there's something there in the water. But a lot of the cities are gone, so there's going to be less landmass, but probably more opportunity to run into people and do some adventuring. Britannia in Turmoil. Welcome to UO Tides of Power, a thrilling reimagining of the classic Ultima Online world set in the aftermath of a catastrophic flood. The once great continent of Britannia has been reduced to a fragment of its original self. Factions fight for control over what remains of the land, and players will find themselves at the center of this battle, whether defending their town, forging alliances, or embarking on quests for glory. So Boomland's always been a good quest guy. I know he's partnered up with some other folks that I've seen good things from. So there should be some nice quests, and this part here, defending their town, means there's probably going to be factions in this as well. I don't know if they'll be the classic factions we remember from OSI, but it does look like there's going to be factions for PvP. Cities and villages are filled with unique NPCs with their own stories and quests that will draw you deeper into Britannia. With T2A and UOR inspired skill system, players can master combat, crafting magic, and trade, customizing their characters to suit their playstyle. Whether you're a fierce warrior, a skilled mage, a cunning thief, UO Tides of Power offers endless opportunities for adventure. And it says play now. Okay, this is sign up for shard updates. So just put your name, your email address, and this is how you would get invited to the stress tests and the different alpha and beta tests that they're going to have. But it's scheduled to be released Q1 2025, so probably by March. Let's take a quick gander at the rules. You're allowed 2 accounts on UO Tides of Power. Account sharing is not permitted, so a lot of the player ran servers allow 3. I know we're on Siege, where I think you could have 1, but this one's kind of right in the middle. You're allowed to have 2 accounts. Connection cap, only 2 connections per IP address at any time. So that's nice. For example, Outlands only allows... no, they do. They allow 3. 2 connections per IP. So I think you'd still have to have... Like, if I'm thinking if me and my son both play, you're probably only allowed to have 1 account each. Yeah, so that would be the same as Outlands. Unless they have a way where you can, prove that you're actually 2 individual people. Maybe you can get, 2 each. We'll see. Time will tell on that. Unintended macroing is allowed. You are permitted to use Razor and Classic UO for unintended macroing. But AFK shopping and banking are not allowed. No unintended buying, selling, or recurring banking loops. So that means those classic reg buyer macro loop bots that run around buying up all the regs where newbies can't buy regs, that's not going to be allowed. That's a good thing. No AFK resource gathering. That's pretty much on any server. You can't shear sheep, fish, treasure hunt, lumberjack, and mine AFK. Information automation. Using tracking skill or ghosts to monitor and relay information while AFK is prohibited. So no tracking bots, no ghost relay bots that are sending information into Discord channels while AFK. So you can have those things probably as long as you're not AFK. You can't automate it. Keep your names classy. Obviously, no offensive or obscene names. No persistent harassment. Ongoing harassment in-game or in Discord won't be tolerated. Keep it fun for everybody. Discord rules. Respect is non-negotiable. Harassment, witch hunting, sexism, racism, or hate speech. There are plenty of places on the internet where you can find this type of content. Don't bring it here. Yeah, so that's a good rule. There's a lot of very toxic Discord servers out there, so we can stand apart from those and keep our Discord nice. Keep it clean. No NSFW or inappropriate content. Yep, that's a given. Emotion happens, keep it civil. It's okay to get frustrated, but keep personal attacks to a minimum. We all get heated, but remember, take a breather, don't cross the line. No shameless self-promotion, no spam, server invites, or advertisements without staff approval. This includes DMing other members with unsolicited promotions. That's pretty much a rule on all servers. Respect the staff. Our staff are volunteers who share your passion for Ultima games. Don't make their job harder, or as we say, no BS. Impersonating staff is grounds for immediate ban. You ready to play UO? If we haven't scared you away yet, it's time to dive into UO Tides of Power. Let's see, news. Alpha testing begins in December. Team has been making great progress working through internal playtests, bug fixes, and creating in-game tools for alpha testers. Players will begin receiving invites to Discord at the end of October. Alpha tests are scheduled to begin in December. Players will be able to select a few pre-made templates upon character creation: Tamer, Bard, Hybrid Warrior, Dexter Warrior, Poison Mage, Scribe Mage, Crafter. New player characters will start with 1,000 gold. New item is Outfit Deed. Players will receive an Outfit Deed. This deed lets you select a blessed outfit. Oh, that's interesting. The Great Flood. New players will receive a book titled The Great Flood, explaining the recent events. That's cool. Alpha testing features. Testers can now purchase ostards, nightmares, drakes, dragons from exotic animal tamer in Britain. Testers can get a panic button at Britain Bank to recover instantly health, mana, and stamina. Testers can get a ring of the Briton to easily teleport to Britain Bank. Combat damage will display above your avatar in game, allowing you to see how much damage you do or receive. This feature is intended to help us during shard tests and may be removed at a later date. Training dummies can train melee skills up to 70. Pickpocket dips can train up to 70. I think you could only do 35 back in T2A, so that looks like it's been increased. Training dummies and pickpocket dips have a max of 500 number of uses. Add-on repair deeds. Carpenters can create repair deeds for training dummies. Oh, that's new. Potion barrels. Potion barrels work just like potion kegs, except they hold 1,000 per potion instead of 100. That's cool. Adjusted loot tables on brigands, henchmen, hunters, East Guard, mercenaries, and diseased corpses to be more appropriate for their difficulty. Adjusted difficulty of The Walking Dead. Dungeon and POI spawn rates have been reduced slightly. Screenshots. You'll find Britannia familiar, but certainly not unchanged. The Great Flood has had an impact well beyond the shoreline, forever changing environments and causing a spike in tribalism for those who inhabit Britannia. Oh, I think this is Covetous level 3. It's flooded. I don't recognize that place. That's a neat looking orc fort. Oh, there's all sorts of crazy stuff. Alright. What else we got in news? Internal playtest to start. Oh, that's the last news. And then you have a wiki under construction. We're still building out the wiki section of our website. Okay, so that'll come later. But yeah, check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. So subscribe to that. He'll send out a Discord invite that you can check it out, and we'll see if this server is going to be as great as I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be really nice. So if you like this video, like it, subscribe to the channel. I do Ultima Online videos for Second Age, Lost Lands. I did one video. I may do more on the OSI, New Legacy stuff. But subscribe to the channel if any of that interests you, and appreciate you checking out the content. Have a great day.